Passion, personalized care, and a mission to serve women and families in Kentucky. We are Frontier Nursing University. Through distance education and clinicals in your own community, become a nurse midwife and share your passion for women and family care. Visit frontier.edu.
Hi folks, welcome back to Our Mountains. You might have noticed Mom's not in the kitchen right now. She's actually let me do a cooking segment for you today. And I'm going to show you something that I learned about when I was going to college in Georgetown. It's super simple and super delicious. It's called beer cheese. Now, we're going to start out with an all-American beer. You can do a dark beer if you like, but hey, this is what we have here at the house today, so this is what we're going to use. Go ahead and pour about 12 ounces into a cup. Now the trick here is we want a fresh beer, but we don't want the bubbles. So we're gonna get a whisk and just for a few seconds, spin it around in here, get some of these bubbles out, okay? Now, after 15, 20 seconds, there'll be some bubbles at the top. What you're looking for is down there on the bottom. When the bubbles stop forming, you know you're about done. We'll give it a few more seconds and then we'll set that to the side. A little bit more. That looks pretty good. Now, the other main ingredient in beer cheese is, we've got the beer, let's have the cheese. You can start with already shredded sharp cheddar cheese, but I found that if you buy the block cheese ahead of time and shred it as you're making it, it makes the beer cheese better, plus it's a whole lot cheaper. So let's go ahead. We're gonna grate this cheese, just like this. And there's 1/3. Okay, now, we've got some cheese that stuck to the side. Just scrape that off. If you're using a food processor like I am today, careful with the blades. Now, this is already pretty whipped up, so that's good. That's what we're looking for. The rest of it's in shreds down at the bottom. Now, I'm lucky. My food processor has a little work bowl that fits in the top, so I've got my cheese, if I can get it out, there we go. I've got my cheese here all shredded. Now we're gonna put that into the big bowl of the food processor. And if it's clumped up, that's fine. Come on out of there. There we go. Now, get all the cheese, don't wanna waste any. Next thing we're gonna add is our beer. I told you to get 12 ounces. But what I always do is I add about 8 ounces to start out with. Some folks like their beer cheese a little bit runny. I don't. I like mine sort of thick. So I keep back about 4 ounces or so to add at the end in case it's too thick. But I do not like a runny beer cheese at all. So, now this is where we make it special. The next thing we're going to add, 2 big tablespoons of chopped garlic. You can do fresh garlic and chop it yourself, but hey, this was at the store yesterday. I thought I'd pick it up. 2 tablespoons chopped garlic. Next we're gonna add some plain old hot sauce, pepper sauce. Depending on how hot you like it, I put about 6 splashes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you like it a little spicier, go ahead and add that to taste, but you want at least 6 just to have a good kick. Another thing we're gonna add, Worcestershire sauce. Same again, about 6 dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nothing tastes like Worcestershire sauce. I love that stuff. Now for the spices. We're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon each of paprika. And cayenne pepper. Again, if you like it a little spicier, you can add more of these. But you want to have at least this much in there just for a good flavor. And then, I think the most important flavor in all beer cheese is this. This is ground mustard. You want to put 3/4 of a teaspoon, so 1/2 and then 1/4 of the ground mustard. All right. And now all we've got to do is blend. Now the trick here is you want to make sure that you blend until it's smooth. It's going to be grainy if you don't blend it long enough. So this could take up to a minute. So let's start blending and see what happens. Let's give this a quick test. Still pretty grainy. Taste is good. One thing we're going to want to add, it needs a couple grounds of pepper. And, about that much salt. 1/2 teaspoon or so. Now, let's let it blend some more. Okay, we've let it go about a minute. It looks good and creamy. Now, as you can see, it's pretty runny. You can serve it like this, but the best thing to do is let it sit overnight in the refrigerator. It'll firm up for you to a much smoother spread. That's pretty good. Now here's what I do. I just take it, pour it straight into a glass bowl, and let it sit overnight. Let's put some plastic wrap over that. And this can go 8 hours, or better yet, overnight in your fridge. Now, as far as how to serve this, well, I'll tell you what I like. I like it with pretzels. This is great for when you're having guests over. We put it out on a little tray like this with some crackers. I dropped one, and some pretzels. You can see this one's set up overnight. It's a whole lot thicker than the one we just made. It's great. You can taste the beer, but it's not strong. The spices are really good. It's not too hot. If you like your beer cheese a little hotter, you can add some raw horseradish in there, or just bump up the Tabasco sauce, the paprika, the chili powder. Any one of those, you're gonna get a much hotter beer cheese. So when you're serving this, you know, we do pretzels and crackers here. It's also great with vegetables. You could do broccoli, baby carrots. I love it on the half radishes, sliced radishes like that. Those are great, but this is super simple, super delicious. I hope you give it a try.